Namaste. Let's understand the analysis of financial statements. The meaning: financial statement analysis is the process of identifying the financial strength and weakness of the firm by properly establishing relationship between the items of the balance sheet and profit and loss account. Here we are going to take 2 years of information and we are going to compare that and we are going to find out the difference of it and know whether the company is doing how well. Financial statement helps us to know the position of the company and what is the profitability earning by the company and the financial position of the concern and the progress of the business and on which trend the business is performing. It also helps us to measure the financial complete performance and we'll also know what are the liabilities of the company, what are the assets of the company. This helps us to know and where we have to invest our money, whether this company is doing good or no. So we use financial statement analysis. Next, significance. Financial manager. Financial manager is a person who takes the constant reviews of the company, how the business is going on, and he also analyzes the major deviations which may help like to take the corrective actions where the indication is required, whether the financial operations are performing good. Financial manager's duty is constant review of the firm. Okay. Next, top management. Top management helps in measuring whether the company is having success or otherwise, how is the company's operation, and they also check the individual performance. With that, they'll evaluate the internal control system. The top management will control the internal means maybe middle level management and lower level management, how well they are performing, how effective it is, and how on what rate is it's bringing me success. Next, trade creditors. Trade creditors are also called as suppliers of goods. Particularly, they are interested in the firm's ability, means to meet their claim over very short period of time. Trade creditors create a liquidity position for the firm and it helps the firm to meet the short term liquidity, means short term money. Very short period of time you require, the company will require money, so it helps the company to meet the short term loans or something like that. Next, coming to lenders. Lenders are nothing but who provide long term finance, but trade creditors provide short term loans or finance. But coming to lenders, they provide long term finance to the business enterprise. How will they give long term? How do they give long term lenders are nothing but they analyze the historical financial statements. That means they compare the 2 years or 5 years of financial analysis of the company, and on that basis they would provide the finance. And they will also see what is the future solvency and profitability position of this concern. Investor. Investors are nothing but they see in a prospective investors. It's like they will see would like how much earning capacity and what is the financial position of the business and where can we invest this fund on this share. If I invest in this company, how much return can I get? And they will evaluate the efficiency and they would see to that the management, how well the management is running, and they will analyze whether to invest or not based on the financial analysis. Coming to labor unions. See, labor unions are nothing but they are like they presently afford a wages increases, whether it can be observed wage increase through increased productivity by raising the price. It's like if the labor's wages is increasing, how well they are giving the productivity, same way the company's productivity also will increase. So labor unions are like one of the major impact on the financial analysis. Next, objectives of financial statement. To determine the profitability or earning capacity of the firm, See, financial statement helps us to analyze how well we can, how well the company is doing, and based on that we can know the earning capacity of the firm. This helps the organization also to know on which place they are standing. And second point, to know the progress of the concern. See, financial statement analysis, when you compare with, now for example, let me take 2016 and 2017, 2018, 2019. When you compare with one year to another, when you're seeing the difference from 2016 to 17, there is 5% of increase. From 2016 to 17, there is 5% of increase. When from one year to another year, when you're comparing and seeing, there is a progress of that concern that we can easily analyze. Next, third one, to judge the financial position of the concern. For investors, if they want to invest in the business, they'll compare the last 5 years financial position. On that basis, they will decide whether we can invest or no. It helps in that way to measure the financial performance of the concern. See, when we are comparing 2 years of financial performance of the business, it helps us to know what are the assets of that company, what are the liabilities of that company, and where and all they have taken the money. So many major aspects will be completely given in that, and it also helps us to understand the company's position and the value, and what is the earning capacity of it, how much profit it is making, at what percentage. Next topic, tools of financial analysis. We have first one is comparative statements, second one is common size statement, third is trend analysis, fourth is cash flow statement, fifth is ratio analysis. Now in this topic, let us understand what is comparative statements. See, comparative statement is nothing but we are seeing the progress of the business concern over a period of time. Now what we do is we identify the direction of changes and what are the trends and what are the different indicators and how well it is performing the organization. We compare with one year to another year, and we will know the performance of the organization. Next, common size statements is also known as component percentage statement or 100% statement. Okay, it's a financial tool where we study the key changes and trend in financial position and the operational result of a company. This also helps us to know, see, we take here common base amount as 100%, and we start comparing the complete financial analysis. Next, trend analysis. Trend analysis is nothing but comparing the trend of the series of information. They would have given certain information. We are just comparing. What we do, we keep the base year is always as 100%, and we compare the other years with that. Okay, we determine the direction, whether it is upward or downward, and we see the computation of percentage relationship, and what the each statement is like compared with the base year. That is the trend analysis. Coming to cash flow statement. Now cash flow statement is nothing but here we see the inflow and outflow of cash, and it is an analytical tool where we can see the complete, the short term of the company, and how well the cash is being coming in and going out. And also in cash flow statement we break down the analysis like operating, investing and financial activities. We break down into three activities, that is nothing but operating, investing and financial activities. Coming to ratio analysis. When we understand, see, ratio analysis is like where we take the complete financial information about the business, and it also helps the enterprise to know the decision makers. It tells us the what is the gross profit of the business, and it also helps us to know major what is the solvency, how efficient it is, what is the profitability of the firm. It gives the complete statement, and it also gives complete, it has like it expresses both quantitative relationship between two numbers. Here it will tell both simply arithmetical expression of relationship from one number to another number, and it is where we can find out gross profit and quick ratios, liquidity ratio. See, liquidity position we can find out, and what is the, how much amount of debt is there, and what is the proprietary ratio, and how much long term debt is there, what is the proprietary shareholders fund, and this is the ratio analysis. And ratio analysis you will be learning in the next chapter. For this chapter you will have in your syllabus, that is common size, comparative statements, these both, and we have also different chapter of cash flow statements. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe.